Idaho is what I'm going to talk about. But first, I want to say happy birthday to my son. He's 9, and I can't believe it. He's like 4.5 feet tall. Or no, he's like 4'8". Isn't that wild? My dad is 6'6", so he's definitely going to be tall like my dad for sure. So, first off, I want to say there is a link in my bio here on TikTok that will take you to a playlist of videos for Idaho 4. It's labeled Idaho 4. It has some of my videos, but a lot of other creators' videos I was able to save to this playlist so everyone can find them. I think I put as many videos as I could that I thought were important to the case, and I'm going to go through and add a few more. Bubbly Waters has a lot of information on the house and the students, the sororities, and the fraternities. She has a lot of information. So, in that playlist, I think the first video is her. Go to her YouTube page and go to the very, like her very first videos talking about Idaho. No joke. Do it because she's reading police logs, reports, no report taken on the craziest 911 calls. That's not what I really wanted to say. Just wanted to let you know that playlist is there and it's great and you should check it out. Also, I wanted to tell you about Legally Blonde. I know I've said it in comments. I don't know if I've ever said it in a video, but remember Elle? She was in a sorority, right? So when she goes to Harvard and she's becoming an attorney, a lawyer, they are representing someone that was accused of killing her husband. She's like, I can't tell you my alibi. I can't because it'll ruin my life. Because her alibi was that she was getting lipo done when her husband was killed, but she is a fitness instructor, so she can't let it out. So, being a sorority sister of the same sorority that their client was in, even though they were 10 years apart, maybe even more, they were still a part of the same sorority. So she says, I won't tell your alibi. We are sorority sisters, right? We don't spill secrets. She never told her alibi, but Elle she did win the case because obviously it wouldn't be a great movie if she didn't, right? So I wanted to remind everyone of that. And also, hang on, let me look it up. So I thought that I had heard something about an off campus sorority house being a brothel, but as long as it has a certain number of people or over a certain number of people, it's not a brothel. I don't know. I got mixed reviews on that. So Google it and let me know what you think. But I just was reading the history and, the first fraternity to retain its social characteristic was Kappa Alpha Society. And then came Sigma Phi, Delta Phi. They were founded in the same institution in New York at Union College. Psi Upsilon, 1833. Omicron Kappa Epsilon, 1834. Chi Phi 1841, and Theta Delta Chi 1847 collectively established Union College as the mother of fraternities. That is in New York. The social fraternity Chi Phi, originally formed in 1854, it traces its roots to a short-lived organization founded at Princeton in Princeton, New Jersey in 1824 bearing the same name. I guess they collided. In the 19th century, college fraternities represented the intersection between dining clubs, literary societies, and secret initiatory orders such as Freemasonry. My grandfather was a Freemason to the 33rd degree. My dad didn't want to do it, so why? He hasn't ever told me why. My grandfather passed away 7 years ago, so he wouldn't tell me anything. But anyway, I can't find paperwork or anything, so let's keep reading. Their early growth was widely opposed by university administrators, though the increasing influence of fraternity alumni, as well as several high-profile court cases, succeeded in largely muting opposition by the 1880s. I'm sitting here editing this, and I guess I accidentally hit mute on my mic, but that's all really I wanted to share. That the universities were opposed to the fraternities, but by 1880, the fraternities had shut them up
because of high profile cases, court cases. Interesting. So this has been going on forever, you guys. I remember I graduated high school in 2004, and I remember hazing being like so bad that they made it illegal, and now they just call it rush or pledge orientation. They get around it. They do. And these big societies like this, going to get away. They're going to get away with murder. They probably did have. I mean, obviously, the guys that and girls that have been like left in the ditch because they OD'd and they don't want to get their chapter in trouble. If that was my kid, oh, I'd be so mad. Oh, I would be so mad. They need to shut this shit down ASAP.
So, going off of the video I made earlier about Idaho, where I was reading about the fraternities and sororities. By the way, I have on false lashes, so if they look terrible, please don't laugh at me. I never wear these. But, okay. Do we know what the court case was or were? Like, it seemed like there was multiple court cases that caused them by 1880 to have everyone be like, just keep your mouth shut about these fraternities, okay? Just let us do what we're doing. We'll do philanthropy. We'll make sure we're giving back to the community. But just let these college kids do what they're doing. They act like it's such a good thing, but in all honesty, if it's like a secret society or whatever, then just how many people are being protected because of that? I was reading that there's a lot. There's millions of people in a fraternity and that have been in a fraternity. And that's scary because then they become police officers, they become someone working in the community. And if they're vowed to this oath of never telling, what's going on in the sorority or with the sorority sister or fraternity brother, then what do they get away with? How many people were in a fraternity? Like, was OJ in a fraternity? That was the first place my mind went to. Anyway, I want to know what the cases are. If you guys don't know, I'm going to look it up because I'm really interested to see what they were doing in the 1800s in order for people to be like, we don't like this. And then for the fraternities to gain that much power to say, well, we don't care. We're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to look that up and then I'm going to cook dinner and stuff. But I'm really interested to know. You guys let me know if you know, because that would be really cool. If it's just knowledge I just don't know and other people do. If not, let's figure it out, all right? Knowledge is power.